Hello YouTube, Greendog Chef here, and welcome to part 2 of our AC Milan career mode. Obviously the last episode went down really well. We lost our first game unfortunately against Porto, but we beat Monaco and we built Villarreal in the European International Cup. Actually making us play against Everton now in the semi-finals. It is typical. We've just finished the best career mode I've ever done in my lifetime, and now we have to play against the team that we made the world's best. So hopefully we can win and progress on to the final, but if we don't, respect to Everton. What's going to happen this episode, ladies and gentlemen, is the only signing we actually made last episode was Kimpembe. We obviously want to be making more signings than Kimpembe. It's just one centre-back. We want to be making quite a few signings this season, especially in this July to August transfer window. But if we lose today, then we're only going to simulate up to there. We're not actually, we're actually going to go through up to the game. We're not going to play these two first games. If we win this game, then we have the final. We're going to play this and the final, and then we're going to go up to here. We're not actually going to start the league until next episode. We're going to focus mainly on logistics and signings, for example. Well, anyway, enough talking. Let's get into the semi-final against our lovely Everton. The same lineup as before, ladies and gentlemen, but this time we have Bigley instead of Montalivo starting, and we have Kimpembe starting as well. Let's just get straight into the game.
Well, it may be a pre-season tournament, but semi-finals are always exciting. This is the European International Cup.
Here we are as well, ladies and gentlemen. Let's kick straight off. We're at Old Trafford today for this European International Cup. Yeah, I am curious why it's Old Trafford and Anfield and them stadiums for this tournament. Anyway, Niang is running through on goal.
He was man of the match in his last game, and just one out-and-out attacker in the lineup.
Schneiderlin passes it off to Coleman. Coleman to Gay. Gay's looking like he's looking for a cross there. He's Lowen in the box. He is. Gay's just running at him. Lowen! Well, fucking hell.
Well, it shows the affinity with this manager.
Jesus Christ. Gaze runs all the way through the defence, passes it through the defence, and there we have it. Terrible defending, and Calvert-Lewin actually gets a goal. I can't believe that.
You have to be at the top of your game to try it and to convert it.
Now this looks promising.
Niang now, turn again. Niang's going to put a good ball in. Sousa's way too small, and it looks like it's going to be half-time now. 1-0 down. Everton, our former career mode, are beating us 1-0 with a team that's just alien compared to what we made them. Let's continue.
Well, the ball rolling again for the second half at Old Trafford. James McCarthy.
Oh, well played. Silva now, on a break.
Attacking play from
Silva gets past one, gets past two. Silva's here, passes it through. Suso! Get in! Really good football, nice slow football. I've noticed that about Italy and AC Milan. Obviously, Italy is known that football is played very, very much differently, like it is in Brazil. But a good goal there from Suso, a very slow build-up. So Silva's going to come off the backer now. Let's kick off.
Really taking Idrissa Gana Gay.
Sigurdsson can't win that ball, surely. No, but they do actually recover the ball.
Gay. The shot's on. He's refused to be beaten here.
Playing really, really well, and they have just made a substitute. Niese for Calvert-Lewin, their goal scorer.
Strategic one. Reminder for you on EA Sports, the next fixture here for the visitors in Calcio.
Passes it through. Bonaventura gets a goal, making it 2-1. Sad that it has to be against Everton, but fantastic that in our new career mode, we've come from 1-0 down as an Italian slow-paced team and burst through the defence of an opposition. 2-1, 66 minutes in. Wayne Rooney, there he is, coming on for Gana Gay, and I'm actually quite glad as well because Gana Gay's been a right pain in my arse.
Here's Suso.
A good 1-2 ball.
Got it back again.
Can we possibly do it again? Probably not with Suso, no, but Carlos Bacca.
And it's Milan trying to attack.
Running through. Carlos Bacca, he's got it. Here he is. Carlos Bacca! Wayne Rooney at the back there. Practically playing centre back. A good ball in for Kimbepe. But doesn't actually win the header. Balassi now, pass it off to Niese.
This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play.
Holgate.
It's a quick break.
Oh, Holgate still on the ball.
And it's a shot.
Holgate does really well to get that ball through the defence to Niese and does get a goal. 2-2, 77 minutes in. This is incredible. This is the best game we've had so far in a career mode. In this career mode, sorry. And it is against our new career mode and our former career mode. It's just fantastic. Only 2 minutes extra time now. Can we actually win the ball and get through and do something? Or is it going to go straight into penalties? I think it'll go. It is the penalty shootout against Everton. Wow. Okay. This has just got a whole lot more intense.
So the shootout is about to begin here. Here comes the first.
He's going right. I always dive left. They always go right. So he's definitely having to go right. Oh, he went right as well. He went right. Pickford, can he save it? He can't. That's 1-1. Wayne Rooney. He's going to go down the middle. Wayne Rooney's too cocky. He's going to go down the middle. A great save! You went left, I said go down the middle. We still do right. Kiese. What a penalty it is. Top net. We both know you're going to go left. We both know you're going left. Easy. Klassen trying to be a bit cocky there. Oh, what a save from Jordan Pickford. A fantastic save. If we save this, I think it might be game over afterwards. What a save from Donnarumma. Wow, we need to score it. Only managed to score one penalty, Everton. Left it again, Suso. Can he do it? Yes, he can. We are through to the final. Unfortunately, having to overcome and beat Everton. But after a phenomenal and exciting game, Suso on a penalty shootout brings it home for AC Milan. Let's not mess about, guys. Let's just get straight into the next game. I'm actually out of breath after all that, but really well played. Kiese got man of the match, a 9-1 game, and we are again... Oh. The only team we haven't managed to overcome is Porto, and that is who we're going to be facing in the final of this cup. Why am I showing you this before the last game of this episode, guys? Well, practically what's going to happen is if Suso's been a good player, but he's not really that quick, and he's definitely not skillful. And I was thinking we might actually bring in Gelson Martins. It'd be a brand new player for the channel, very quick, had a good World Cup in the Portugal World Cup series that I did. We're also going to be having a look at bringing in Vitinho and as well as Havertz, because Havertz can play right mid, he can play centre forward, which is practically striker, and centre attacking midfield. I believe he's a 77 overall. You can get him for about 10 million, and he's 18. So that'd be a really, really good signing for us. And if we can get Vitinho as well, 3 million. That's just right wing, left wing, centre mid, and can. 19 years old, 70 overall. He's another future star. So we are going to see after this game what to sign, and then we're going to crack on with some signings. This is the team we bring to the final. Now, I know I've changed the striker, but once again, these pre-game friendlies are all about testing new things, new compositions. Also, Niang is going to start for the final, but will more than likely be subbed off for our actual striker that we've been playing with. How have I actually forgot the name? Silva, sorry. Silva will be on the left wing, which we're going to try out as well. Let's kick off. This is the final, and we are at Old Trafford again. Wow. What I do have to say, guys, is at the minute the whole AC Milan career mode is very uncomfortable because we're not familiar with the team, we're not familiar with the type of football, we're not familiar with all the signings and all these games have been dumped upon us, and we need to get used to our players. But as soon as we start actually playing, as long as we start playing with our own league, I think it'll get a lot more settled in. Anyway, let's kick off Pierre, the man that did us dirty last time, Boubacar Corona.
On the pitch, it must be an amazing
Now,
team news for Porto. Probably one of
passing it through, here we are, Niang. Niang running through, Niang with a bit of skill, Niang with a shot! Oh, it comes off the top of the bar, Casillas doesn't look like he had it covered, to be honest.
So close.
Miori again. Playing really well today, Miori. 2 minutes at a time, 0-0. Pierre on the ball again, and we can't break them down. They're a very difficult team to beat. It's knocked the team's confidence a little bit getting beaten in the first game with the new manager, but I think Niang's just a bit too tired now to continue, so we are going to take him off and put Silva on, our striker. Let's kick off this second half.
Rolling again for the second half at Old Trafford, keeping the wide attack going.
Oh, it's well played. Porto looking dangerous, has a shot, goes into the side netting. Just fall back when we have the ball, and it's very irritating, but we do have Miori now. He's played very well this game. Can he get a goal? Yes, he can! Wow, he's been all over the pitch today. He has been the midfielder. He runs through and gets a goal with some acceleration, some speed and some pace. Look at this. Runs through, finds his space and hits that ball perfectly on the edge of the box, getting past Casillas. Well done for Mauri. And let's kick off 1-0, 58 minutes. This final is ours. Here we go. A lot of messing about is required. We get past one now. Put a ball in, a beautiful amount of skill. Can we have a shot? Just goes over the bar. A really good effort there. And Mauri, the goal scorer, will be coming off the pitch for Conte, just for a bit of stamina, and we don't want to risk an injury. We're entering the last few minutes of this game now. Can we play it back and put a ball in? It's a good ball. And a great header away. How much extra time will be added? That is the question. 3 minutes of extra time, and we do win the header. We need to play it off slowly. Oh no! Porto. Don't win that ball either. And it looks like we are going to win this tournament, and we do. We win the tournament. We get the big chunk sum of money that we've needed. And we actually win a tournament early on, which is a great start to a career mode. Obviously, we did it with Everton, and look how that turned out. And we've just done it with AC Milan. A lot more of a shadier win, though. It was more difficult for sure with AC Milan. I'll admit to that. What we need to do now is we need to slowly and carefully pick our transfers. We're not going to be selling you. And we are not going to be selling you. Okay, everybody, so we're just going to wait until a couple of final scout reports come in. And then we are actually going to start signing some players. What's this? We do not want to be selling centre-back. We bought one because we need the depth. At the moment, we're not looking too bad. Ideally, I would like a centre defensive midfielder. William Carvalhal's good. And let's have a look at Pierre as well, because Pierre was an absolute nightmare for us. So I'm thinking either Carvalhal or Pierre will be our signings at centre-back. Both the same value, both around the same wage, both 83 overall. And then winger-wise, at the moment, I think we're okay for wingers, but I still sort of want to sign Martinez, because Suso's playing well, but he's still just not quick enough. He's not there. He's not able to make an impact. And that centre mid position we are going to be filling out with a couple of young talents. Cutrone. Okay, so 19-year-old, 74 overall striker, and a lot of he's in demand right now, but I sort of want to train him up in the training By the way, guys, I start training when the league starts. I don't really do it beforehand because I'm concentrating more on this. It just takes up video time. But we don't want to sell him because I want to see how we can get, where we can get him to. Right, that's what we were waiting for. Let's make some signings, guys. Let's do it. Look at that, I was right. Oh, he's just joined the club. I'm sure you can sign him. Well, we'll keep him there because he's young. He's very, very talented. And he's not very expensive at all. What we do want to sign is the other thing that I was looking at, guys, is there's Martins or there's Callahan from Napoli. Now, Napoli, that'd be a big hit on Napoli. Unfortunately, he's 30 years old. So, it's just weighing up them possibilities. First of all, we're going to sign Piera. We are going to sign Piera. He played really well in both games against us when we played Porto in the tournament. So I think it's a worthy sign. We've got 80 million, so I don't see how 30 million to that would hurt. What do you want? You want 31.3. I'm not going to argue with that. We're going to happily just take it and go straight on. If we can get Piera just holding that spot where Bigley and Montalivo do, that'd be fantastic. 5 years. We can get him to an 85 overall probably. We don't want a release clause at all, and that wage is more than acceptable for such a talented player. Again, we have Vasquez. We are going to sign Vitinho. 6.5 mil. No, I don't want to pay that. Pay 4 million for him. Because, again, if we do have a formation change, we don't have any depth in midfield. We don't have any centre attacking midfielders. So, a formation change is more than likely going to happen at some point in the career mode. They always do. And I just want to make sure that's obviously going to get accepted. There we go. Nice and lovely. I just want to make sure I have all bases covered. Also, this young man is very, very talented and has a lot of potential. Sporadic is perfect to start with. He does have a very ugly in-game model there. 5 years, please. So he's with us until he's 24. Look at that in-game model. That's disgusting. And that is more than happy for me there. Ideally, I want one more centre midfield player. And I'd like it to be Havertz. But I've also got Storaro and Castanos from Juventus being scouted up. Callahan, I'd like to sign, but he's a lot of money for a 30-year-old player. So I'm just going to remove him because I don't think he'll be worth it. Carvajal, we don't need you anymore now. We've signed Piera. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, we are going to advance all the way, remember. Lovely. And Montalivo. Now we've signed the extra centre back. Ooh, this is very interesting now. Okay. Montalivo, you can actually be sold, and for 5.4, it's only 100 off. You can get sold for that. I'm actually just going to delegate this because back at I want a lot more money for him than that. I don't want to sell him for less than 27 million. Because I know you can get 27 million for him. So let's see if Arsenal are willing to spend that much money on Bakker. And then I do have a little bit of a plan. Atonelli, we did say that you could be sold. 7 days. Oh, thank fuck it worked for longer. That's our goalkeeper. That'd be horrific if that happened. They've broken down, which is it's their choice there. Zapta at centre back. I don't really want to sell you yet. You're going to be using the cup quite a bit. It's more picking and choosing what we want to sell and what we want to keep hold of right now. We have plenty of money still. We have 48 million. I do want to sell Bakker. Let's see what's happening here. Gustav Gomez. No. I want to keep hold of my defense. I want to not sell my defense. It's a lot of just waiting this episode, and I hope that the games are okay for everybody. This part is very skippable, and this is it. We're here, Locatelli. I'm not saying Locatelli, he's a very good player. Okay, here we go, guys. So, we're here at the end of the episode now. Oh, not training just yet. We are here at the end of the episode. I just want to see, before we kick off next episode, if we want to be signing anybody else. Ooh, Memphis Depay. He's just left though, hasn't he? I don't know if he's just signed for that club. And this is what we're going to be looking at now. Okay, Fabinho, you don't need to be bought anymore. Can I buy you? Yeah. See, now I can buy him. This is what I don't like about FIFA. If you're going to say that you can't buy someone, don't let them a couple of weeks later buy them. But we are definitely signing this guy. 13.8. I'll offer 13.8 straight off the bat. He's so talented. He's so young and he's so promising. I don't see why you wouldn't sign him. 13. We'll give him 13.9. I'm a nice guy. 13.9 for him. They want an 8% selling clause. I'm not planning on selling on him unless it's a huge flop. So there we go. And then that's enough, I think, at centre midfield. But we are going to keep these guys and just track their progress throughout the year. Because in January, we might very well want to trade out half this team. It might not be a good team at all. Rotation would be good enough for me, because he'll be getting played in the Cup and in the odd league game as well. I'd like him for 5 years, so he's with us until he's 23 years old. That's perfect. We're going to disregard the release clause, and we're going to offer him just exactly what he's already... Oh, shit. Oh, that was scary. Then I nearly gave him all of our money. Holy shit, I nearly gave him $1 million. Jesus Christ. That was just terrifying. that was just really scary. We're gonna give him 25. I'll just offer him that. They'll just counter with something. Yeah, there we go. 25 million. Oh, my heart just actually skipped a beat. Wow. They're the signings for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone's enjoyed this second episode. I definitely have. We've got some new signings now as well, which is fantastic. And tomorrow, we'll be kicking off in the league. Let's go. Have a great day. Hit that thumbs up in, that subscribe button down below. And let's actually crack on with the real start of this career mode. Let's get into it.